Howdy, y'all, and welcome. Hope everybody's doing well through so far, and welcome to today's special Thanksgiving forecast. First, going to take a look at some weather statistics on Thanksgiving. Back in 2018, Buffalo set the record for the coldest Thanksgiving in the United States since records were recorded in 1871. Alaska has held the record for the past 120 years of seeing snow on the ground. And 8% of the time, Indianapolis sees snow on the ground. We don't see snow much in Thanksgiving here in Indiana. Very rare. And this illustrates the variability of weather conditions here in the United States on Turkey Day. Now, let's go and take a look at what our weather is going to be looking like here on Turkey Day. Of course, you are most likely going to be heading out today and tomorrow. And as we take a look at today, it's looking like that atmospheric river event's going to be continuing out west. Y'all most likely saw on X on Facebook. Those posts have been putting on there about the Cascade Mountains and the Sierra Nevadas getting in on a lot of snow and just a lot of heavy rainfall in the lower elevations. Whole bunch of wind and just a whole bunch of problems. It's looking like that's going to be ending by Wednesday as it pushes eastward into the Colorado Mountains. Good for the ski resorts, by the way, if you're heading out to those. Got there to enjoy those. And it's looking like on Turkey Day at 1 o'clock, it's looking like the eastern half of the country is going to be very soggy. There has been a hint of some snow over here in the Ohio Valley into the Great Lakes, into the northeast. Not really looking like that's going to be the case here today, but of course, subject to change, and I will be posting more on this as we get closer to Turkey Day. Regardless, it's looking to be pretty soggy here amongst the eastern half of the country, and I did put up a forecast for those football games on Turkey Day if you're heading out to those. And of course, tradition is we have the Lions playing the Bears. It's going to be pretty cold out there with, I'd give it probably a 20% chance of snow, mainly lake effect snow. See the meme here of the Lions should be in Detroit losing a football game, but of course the Lions are pretty good nowadays. We got the Cowboys taking on the Giants with the Full Metal Jacket meme. It's going to be pretty dry, probably give it a 20% chance of precipitation. It's going to be pretty warm as well. Got the Packers taking on the Dolphins. Going to be a shock to the system, to the Dolphins. Going to be going from extremely warm to extremely cold. I'd give that probably a 30% chance of snow, but mainly it's going to be cold, so bundle up. And here's a meme. It says, I don't always watch teams that suck, but when I do, I'll watch the Packers. So those are the Thanksgiving Day games. Black Friday, it's going to be the Chiefs taking on the Raiders. It's going to be chilly and dry. It's good for the entire game. And here's a meme of Elf. Show me Taylor Swift at the Chiefs game one more time. He's an angry elf. And of course, after y'all get into a turkey coma, head out Black Friday shopping. It's looking to be pretty snowy up here in the Great Lakes in the Northeast and parts of the Northwest as well. So prepare for some very chilly and snowy conditions if you're heading out gobbling until you're wobbling. And after we move past Black Friday, it's looking to be pretty dry amongst much of the lower 48, except for some snow showers up here in the Great Lakes and the upper elevations of the Appalachian Mountains. And we head into the beginning weeks of December. Really not much precipitation amongst much of the country at all. Some rain showers down here in southern Texas. We'll be heading into the middle of December. It's looking like we could be having a system roll through, of course, 300 hours out. Subject to change, of course, and there has been hints of a major snowstorm as we head into the middle of December. I'll be keeping y'all posted on that, of course, but 300 hours out, I'm not going to be reporting on it here in today's video. But as we take a look at the precipitation outlook by the Climate Prediction Center, we can see just this, that much of the country is going to be heading into a below average precipitation pattern, especially after we get past Thanksgiving. This is well needed relief out west after y'all been coming in on some atmospheric river conditions. Down here by Texas and up here by Montana and the Dakotas, looking like some above average precipitation could be in store up there. Next 8 to 14 days, really much the same story, as much of the country is going to be pretty dry. And it's not good for those drought conditions unless you live down here by Texas and up here by Montana into the Dakotas. Y'all could use the rain. Surprisingly enough, the western half of the country here that got in on the atmospheric river is pretty dry. Pretty surprising. I doubt that's the case because y'all got in on some pretty devastating floods and just devastating snowfall. So now that I covered the precipitation, it's going to be pretty dry for the next couple of weeks after we get past Thanksgiving. It's going to take a look at what kind of temperatures we could be dealing with. Now it's looking like today is going to be pretty warm here amongst the eastern part of the country. So if you have anything that needs done, make sure you do it today, because looking like after today, it's going to be starting to get real chilly, and it's going to stay that way, especially as we head into Turkey Day. Go out to those festivities, make sure you bundle up, except for from Texas up here in the Carolinas, where it's looking to be pretty warm. Pretty jealous of y'all. And of course, Black Friday shopping, it's looking to be very chilly as well. And it's really not looking to warm up at least until the middle parts of December. So prepare for that chilly air. It's looking like it's going to be sticking around for quite some time. Take a look at the temperature anomalies. We can see, of course, today and tomorrow well above average. And then below average temperatures are going to be coming back with 30 degrees below average up here in North Dakota. And then as we head into the middle parts of December, those above average temperatures are going to start to make a return. And as we can see here on the temperature outlook by the Climate Prediction Center, as we head into the end of this month, it's looking like way below average temperatures are going to be in store out east, while the southwest and majority of the western part of the country is going to be above average. And of course, as we head into the middle parts of December, we're going to be coming back into a little bit of a warm up, but don't get used to that because it's looking like the chilly air is going to be sticking around for quite some time actually. As shown here, it's looking like the eastern half well below average, while the western half is going to be coming back into a potential warm up. And as we take a look at the hazardous outlook from the 30th into the 2nd, we can see much below normal temperatures up here by the Dakotas into Montana. And we can see much of the country is going to be dealing with some chilly temperatures as we head into the beginning weeks of December. But don't feel too bad though, because you could be on Uranus, Jupiter, or any of the planets that are behind us, because those planets are right around negative 300 some degrees plus. So don't feel bad about the negative temperatures, because you could be on or any of those kind of planets. So now that I covered the forecast, it's going to be looking like it's going to be chilly and dry amongst much of the country with some soggy conditions on Thanksgiving for the eastern half of the country with a hint of some snowfall on Black Friday. You can see the first Thanksgiving was not just about the Pilgrims and Native Americans. While the most popular narrative focuses on the 1621 harvest, there was actually a celebration that occurred in 1565 by Spanish settlers. It preluded the event by 56 years, and it was mainly pork, peas, and beans, and corn, which I'm glad it's not that, because really turkey is a pretty good hearty meal on a cold fall day. And here's some Thanksgiving fun facts. Over 2,000 plus calories are consumed on Thanksgiving. There's a town that's actually called Turkey Town, and turkeys can fly up to 55 mile an hour and run up to 25 mile an hour. And you know a 160-pound person playing a game of tag football can burn up to 582 calories an hour? Here's some more statistics for y'all. An estimated 46 million turkeys are consumed on Turkey Day. 88% of Americans eat turkey on Turkey Day. 4,500 calories are consumed typically, and 4 million people order takeout, which is very convenient. 65% of Americans say eating leftovers is more important than the meal itself. And here's the dates on the left side of presidents that have made it a holiday. Lincoln established it as a holiday. Washington issued a proclamation naming the 26th the day of Thanksgiving. 1939, Roosevelt moves it to the third Thursday of November. So you can see different presidents, of course, moving Thanksgiving around the place and just doing a whole bunch of stuff with it. 1941, Congress decided that the fourth Thursday of November will be Thanksgiving Day, and they finally finalized it and just put the nail in the coffin there. The most popular pies here on Thanksgiving is apple pie. Second is pecan pie. Pumpkin pie is next. Banana cream pies. The fourth one and the fifth one is cherry pie. My favorite is peanut butter pie. My grandma's going to be making that. And there's going to be a pickle pie for my cousin. She's into pickles. And we can see 46 million turkeys are consumed. With 7 things that we do on Turkey Day is taking a nap. Or we're going to be not turkey coma, of course. And we're going to be gobbling until we wobble on Black Friday. And we take a walk to burn off those calories, argue who should wash the dishes, look for the lids for the leftovers, watch those football games, and play board games. Plumbers get 50% more calls on Turkey Day, not because of the toilets, because of bones being in the garbage disposal. So don't put bones in the garbage disposal. Use your common sense. I know it's pretty not common nowadays, but use your common sense. And 40% of cream and mushroom soup is sold for green bean casserole. And here is one last statistic before we get into the cost of Thanksgiving. You can see the number one holiday is Christmas. Second is Thanksgiving. Third is Halloween. And fourth is my favorite holiday, which is the 4th of July. Of course, Christmas is all up in our freaking face. We see Christmas commercials well before Halloween, which is ridiculous. These companies think we celebrate all holidays all at one time. Hallow Thanksmas. And see the travelers, 43.4 million travelers travel on Thanksgiving. So be careful if you're heading out those Thanksgiving dinners. I know most of y'all are going to be heading out today and tomorrow. So, again, be careful and just take your time. Those airports can probably be frustrating. And here is how much Thanksgiving cost last year. I couldn't really find any data for this year, but I know it's probably more than it was last year. And according to the Farm Bureau, the cost of the classic Thanksgiving dinner for 10 people has seen a significant increase, obviously, over the past years. For instance, 1986, the first year the survey was conducted, the average cost of Thanksgiving dinner was about $30. Fast forward to last year, the cost has risen to $61.17. That is a 214% increase over the past 37 years. Of course, the energy prices are sky high, and that's contributing to the cost of the dinner. Once we've reduced those energy prices, dinner should start to come down. And we can see the Midwest is the cheapest cost of Thanksgiving dinners. And here is a video of a guy sitting in the chair, most likely going to be me on Thanksgiving, in that turkey coma. He's dreaming of turkeys, and we're going to be gobbling until we wobble on Black Friday. So now that I covered that, here is a short story I'm going to be coming up with. It's going to be an AI rendered video on Thanksgiving. I don't know how good it will be. I'm doing my best on it. Something new I'm doing for y'all. Here is a summary of what it's going to be: ride of a lifetime. Billy, a young man from a quaint town of D's Nuts, proudly drives a burgundy ZR1 Corvette to a family Thanksgiving dinner at Aunt Mabel's house. There, he is greeted with admiration for his car and introduces the family to the unusual peanut butter and pickle pie, which surprises everyone with its unique flavor. After dinner, eager to test his car's limits, Billy heads to a nearby track designed like Circuit de la Sarthe or 24 Hours of Le Mans. He meets Beth, who challenges him to a race with her Ferrari 488. Their race is filled with laughter and close calls, sparking a connection between them. Years pass, and we see Billy and Beth married, living on a ranch in the Smoky Mountains with their children. They reminisce about their first meeting, symbolizing how their love and life together began with that memorable race. The story ends with them reflecting on their journey, the cars they once raced, now parked in the yard, as they look forward to new adventures with their family. I know this is not weather related in a way. I'm going to try to make it weather related, but I figured I'm do something interesting for y'all, which is a Thanksgiving story. So, hope y'all enjoyed today's weather forecast. If you did, make sure you hit that like and share button so more folks are informed about the weather. Also, leave me some feedback in the comment section down below, as feedback helps provide you, the viewer, better and more informative content in the future. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because at Here Williams Weather, we try to make weather forecasting fun and informative. And also have a Rumble channel if you want to go follow that. It's WilliamsWX98. Greatly appreciate that. So basically, it's looking like much of the country is going to be dry and very chilly for quite some time, at least until we head into the middle parts of December. So if you're heading out to those Thanksgiving festivities and Thanksgiving dinners with the family, make sure you bundle up, pack the umbrella if you're heading out Black Friday shopping, especially if you live out east, because it's looking like it's going to be very soggy and very snowy, and just it's going to suck. Don't let that deter you from getting out and celebrating Thanksgiving, though. And it could be worse as far as temperatures go. It can be chilly, but it's not going to be as chilly as it is on other planets, because the planets behind us are right around negative 300 some degrees. So just be grateful y'all don't have to deal with those kind of temperatures. In the next video, I will be putting a little video together of an AI story, which is going to be a fictional Thanksgiving story. So again, like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate y'all for watching, and until next time, have a happy and safe Thanksgiving. Gobble till you wobble, and until next time, never stop forecasting.